Hi, my Leo people. Welcome to your horoscope psychic tarot reading for the month of October 2022. Thank you for being here. I am Lamarr Townsend. I'm a psychic and energy channeler, a tarot reader, and an astrologer. Please like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you all for being here. And I am also available for personal readings if you'd be interested in a personal reading. Do not hesitate to reach out. You can text me at 703-791-9162. You can also visit my website, which is the best way to reach me for a personal reading. Phone readings do have same day priority. All other readings typically take 1 to 3 days or less, depending on how busy I am. So get your readings now, all right? Also, subscribe to my main YouTube channel, my main tarot YouTube channel, okay? So this is my main tarot YouTube channel, Lamarr Townsend Tarot. So subscribe to that. And this is my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. So once you've reached this website, you know you're on the right page to get a reading from me or to check out, what I offer. Go right to the store section. This is where you can go to view all the rates, services, products, classes, candles, and different types of things I do offer. All right. As you can see, I do email readings, phone readings, video recorded readings. I also do past life readings, birth chart readings. I also do candles, mediumship readings, tarot classes, astrology classes, and I just offer so much. So if you'd be interested in any of these things, then definitely do not hesitate to contact me via my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. Clients are always very happy with me when I do readings for them. So let's get into it for Leo for October 2022. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and all placements in between. All right, what's coming up for the zodiac sign Leo for the month of October 2022? What's coming up for the zodiac sign Leo for the month of October 2022? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and all placements in between. The first card I get for you, Leo, is the Judgment card. The Judgment card, to me, typically speaks of prayers answered. Um, it can be like also calling out for help, calling out for assistance. This definitely could be you. All right. This could be you calling out for help, calling out for assistance, whether you're calling out to your physical support system or your spiritual support system. But there's something also with you, Leo, where it's like it's a little bit of suffering in silence. It's a little bit of you're going through something behind the scenes that you're not telling everyone. Now, it may not be your duty to tell everyone, but I think there's something about that whole process of the fact that you're going through something, but yet you have to kind of be in public or be amongst people and act like there's nothing going on. It's almost like there's something about that eating slowly away inside of you. Like there's something about I don't know if I want to say like a double life, but it's like what people could see you as one way, but really, behind the scenes it's like opposite of what like is going on. All right, so it's almost like the energy of people think you have everything under control because you portray yourself as having everything under control, but you actually may be like going through something where you need assistance or you need prayer or you need like something behind the scenes. Even though we're strong and we're human and we're capable, we can't always do it on our own, okay? Sometimes we do need help. I get the Seven of Pentacles connected to your money, finances, and personal belongings, how you make your money and spend your money. Seven definitely does deal with secrets, hidden strengths and weaknesses as well. To me, it feels like the need to strategize financially or in terms of your resources, your time, your energy, your effort. And also the energy of making the best of what you have right now. While what you have right now may not be ideal, so to speak, it's kind of like the energy of if you just strategize, if you just maybe move things around, for now you can make it work. All right. And to me, it kind of feels like giving up luxury, sacrificing luxury for stability or something like that. Like sacrificing something, comfort for stability, or like it's like that kind of thing. But it's like comfort for you is stability, so it's like it's kind of like in a weird kind of position, this month. But I get the Magician card in your placement of thoughts, communication, the mind. So you're determined, whatever this is going on here, to turn this around. All right. You're determined. You could even be putting some spiritual energy behind it as well, or some spiritual influence. I definitely feel like this is a month of you needing to speak things into existence, Leo. I get the Eight of Cups in your placement of emotions, family, and the home. You have been keeping a lot to yourself, Leo. Been keeping a lot held in. A lot of fears, a lot of worries, things that maybe have been lingering for a long time now. I think there's really a need in the month of October to ground yourself, Leo. Ground yourself, accept and let go of things you can't change, accept things that you can change, okay? Accept things that you can control. Because I feel like sometimes some of you can go down like a rabbit hole and it's like hard to pull you out. Like it makes me think of Winnie the Pooh when Pooh literally got stuck in the rabbit hole, and then Tigger, what's his name, Rabbit? Was his name Rabbit? What's the rabbit's name from Winnie the Pooh? I have to look that up now. My God, I forgot the rabbit's name from Winnie the Pooh. Rabbit from Winnie the Pooh. That's his name, Rabbit. Okay, thought so. Oh, now I'm feeling nostalgic. Pooh was probably my favorite Disney character ever, so I love Pooh. But I'm getting that kind of energy where it's like, don't fall down the rabbit hole, all right? It can be pretty tempting to do so, good or bad. Especially, like, for example, I think what tempted Pooh was the honey in the, in the rabbit hole. So you got to be careful of whatever tempting things could be going on that could lead you down a rabbit hole, all right? And I feel like it's not a good rabbit hole. All right, get the Knight of Swords in the placement of creativity, self-expression. This definitely could be you gaining control over your mind, mastering your mind this month. This could also be maybe a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or a fellow Leo as well. Um, could be a cusper too, or could have air in their chart or something like that. Like, if they're a Leo, they may be a different Leo than you in some way, shape, or form. All right, um, but similar in certain ways. Be careful of moving hastily this month. Be careful of moving impulsively, moving too fast, Leo. All right, things will happen in due time. But if you move too fast, you could end up moving in the wrong direction or jumping too fast or something like that. I get the Six of Pentacles connected to your work, job, and daily routine. Also your health. So health is looking pretty good this month, Leo, especially if you've been sticking to a routine of some sort, whether it's a routine of working out, eating healthy, taking certain medicines maybe. It's paying off. Work-wise, I feel like things are going fine as well. But there could be an energy of, what's the word I want to use? I don't know if it's necessarily like making ends meet, but I almost feel like you're trying to figure out, um, once again, like a new strategy or a new structure in terms of your work, the way you do your work, the type of work that you do. um, to bring in a new sense of stability, because I feel like things are slowly slipping. Like the old way of doing things, the old way of being, particularly in terms of business and work for you, are kind of slipping away. And as certain things slip away, it causes you to feel like you're losing your footing or your groundedness, right? In terms of business and money. But I feel like ultimately what's happening is you're being pushed in a new direction. All right? So it's like you want stability, well, you got to create it. All right? You got to go discover it, find it, whatever your journey is to stability for you. Okay? I get the Five of Cups connected to one-on-one relationships and business partnerships for you, Leo. Fives do deal with communication. Fives do deal with intellect and mind. But to me, the Five of Cups is like the energy of Five of Cups is like the energy of what's the word I want to use? It's the energy of like feeling like you're alone once again. I don't want to say it's like not necessarily like you have support, because I do feel like you have support around you, but there's something about different levels of support, right? Like there's your general support system, but then there's like your smaller circle of support system who you can tell everything to. Your general support system you can only tell certain things to. You can't share everything with them, but your smaller circle you can, generally share mostly everything with. But it's almost like, do you have someone in your life like that, Leo? Is there a longing for someone like that in your life? Get the Tower showing up in the placement of change, evolution, growth, endings. So an ending of some sort could be very prominent this month in October. Something ending, maybe a chapter coming to a close, or some sort of evolution, unexpected change that definitely does change the course of things. Alright? Definitely something that pushes you outside your comfort zones. Okay? Very interesting. I get the Justice card connected to long distance travel, higher education. Stepping outside your comfort zones. Justice card can deal with balance, fairness, unfairness. It can also deal with truth coming to light. For some of you, it's a matter of, do you tell the truth of what's going on, or do you let the truth come out naturally or happen naturally? It's almost like some of you are trying to hide what's going on behind the scenes, but and act like there's nothing going on. But meanwhile, whatever is going on behind the scenes is getting worse, to the point where it's like, maybe will you only have the choice to tell? Kind of like one of those things where it's like, I didn't want to tell you guys, but I've been dealing with this for the past week or month or however long, kind of thing. This could be a learning lesson here, Leo, in terms of support system, things of this nature, relationships, and the I guess I could say importance of relationships. Get the Ten of Wands connected to long-term health, career, professional destiny, status in society, long-term goals, time overall. It may seem like for some reason in the month of October the universe is like maybe trying to break you, or it's kind of like a woe is me, why me kind of vibe. But I really feel like the universe is trying to take you outside your comfort zones, Leo, in the month of October. And for some reason, it's kind of like the energy of the only way to get you outside of your comfort zones is to maybe create a tower moment, or create a moment in which you realize, I have no other choice but to make this decision, or I have no other choice but to reach out for help, kind of thing. Get the Three of Cups and the placement of friends, acquaintances, social groups. So there's definitely something about relationship support system that's important for you, Leo. Remember that you are not alone. Alright? You're not alone, and you don't have to be alone. You don't have to do this or do anything alone. There are people that want to help. I get the Empress, so this could be maybe a female in a position of power. Definitely could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or Pisces in particular. It's almost like whoever this is, if this isn't you, definitely it's like a blessing. This person is a blessing in disguise. Alright? The Empress could also be you getting what you want or need at the end of the day, even though you may have had to go through some struggles to get it. So it's kind of like the energy of October. I almost feel like you're being tested. You're being tested in the month of October. Most of you, I feel, will pass this test with flying colors. With the Empress card coming out, the Empress, represents stability, generosity, things of this nature. But I get that part of this test is realizing maybe that you can't do it alone, or part of this involves relationships, a support system, friendships. So some change is definitely on the horizon, alright? You definitely need to master your mental at this time. Try not to get too carried away in what's going on. Keep the faith. Have someone to talk to. Don't keep it all in, alright? That's not going to benefit you in the long run, keeping everything bottled in. Okay? Let's go ahead and get a final card for you all. I hope this reading gave you some clarity and insight and kind of helped you a bit. Alright. What final message do the spirits have for Leo for October? Got your card. You got the Five of Thought. Remember, 5 deals with communication, intellect, and the mind. Alright? And it's the 5 of Thoughts. So where are your thoughts heading this month? Alright. It says the path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into a challenge. The cards never lie and spirit never lies. Alright? These final cards, honey, for October have been on point at the end of these readings. It says there's a better decision for you that will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track. Avoid negative people who are draining or who bring unwanted drama in your life. Leo. Relationships are a big factor here, and change is a big factor. Alright? I feel like the end of the month will not end the way, I feel like the month is going to be a little bit like almost like a winding road. The long and winding road that leads to your door. If you know what that song is, it's from the Beatles. So, but I feel like in the end, the month will end for most of you on a happy note. All right, so just keep that in mind and stay strong. All right, you got this, Leo. All right, you guys. I hope I gave you some clarity and insight. I hope you have a great month. If you would like a personal reading from me, do not hesitate to reach out. You can text me at 703-791-9162 or just visit my website. I'll see you in the next video, or I'll see you in your own personal reading. Either way, I will see you soon. Love and light, and God bless.